Good afternoon, Simon from Life's a Gamble. Let's take a chance here at Walton on the Naze at Titchmarsh Marina, Essex. I'm at the moment in the back cabin of Chance. It's the 19th of May 2024. I'm just getting the boat covered over again. Another time to cover it over, but I keep putting the cover on and the wind keeps blowing it off. Let's hope for a while now there's no wind forecast that's been strong enough to blow it off, and so it should stay in place. Let's hope so. And also it stopped raining for a while and might be able to get Chance dried out a bit to get on with some work. So this is what I'm hoping to do in the next week or so after I've done my day job, and that is to come down to the marina and work on Chance. The main jobs I've got to do are to get her aft cabin on the starboard hand side rebuilt. I'll just turn the camera around if I can. Anyway, this side of the boat, as you can see, is a bit badly rotten, and the beam shaft needs to be replaced, and so does the planking and the frames and the ribs. So you can see it's a lot of work to be done here, but now it's getting a bit warmer and dry and days are getting longer. Hopefully I should be able to get on and do some work. The main part here is going to have to be to try and lift the roof on the boat up a little bit so it takes the weight off the cabin sides, and of that way off the cabin, off the carlings and the beam shelf and anything else that's around there, holding it down and depressing the boat and pushing it out of shape. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So to try and pull this cabin back into its rightful shape, I've got a pattern forward in the boat in there, which is the shape of the port hand side, which needs to be put onto the starboard hand side, screwed in place, and then the boat moved round to be in its rightful place, and then we can then start rebuilding the boat again. So that's what has got to happen. Change the boat out of its shape it is now back to its original shape. So I've had enough today. It's like an oven inside Chance at the moment with the sun beating down. It's got a white cover on, which is making it even warmer and still inside, and it's been a bit of a heavy going day. I've been cleaning out the rubbish underneath the boat, taking away all the planks that came off the side of the boat, and also the deck planking, which is going to be reused as much as possible because it's decent teak and it's in good enough condition to be used. Just needs a few bits setting in where it's had to come up and it was broken, but apart from that it's in good condition. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off today and talk to you soon. Simon again from Life's a Gamble. So let's take a chance. You can see that the starboard hand side is a little bit worse for wear, and this is where the major problem with Chance's restoration is going to be to start off with, which is going to be all the transom from port to starboard and all the way along the side of the boat, all the way along, right through to the engineer room and beyond, through the engine room and into the fore cabin. We have to put a new beam shelf in the whole length of the boat from the stern to 2/3 of the way up the boat, which is the lower beam shelf, and then we're going to have to look at the top beam shelf in the main cabin and the fore cabin and see if that needs replacing, or if it doesn't, it may just need refastening in a few places. Apart from that, we'll see how it goes. But here we have extensive work to be done. So over the coming weeks, hopefully with some help, I shall be taking this part, reshaping this side back to where it's supposed to be, pulling it in where it needs to be, pushing it up from underneath, and so on and so forth, and then rebuild the transom framework as well. So that's what I've got to do.